guys, welcome to the House of Ginger. I wanted to share with you some lemonade tonight. Pink lemonade to be exact. As you can see, you're not hallucinating. That is a picture of pink lemonade, and I promise you it's not tipping over. It is, in fact, sitting squarely on a flat surface. However, I did take the picture at an angle, so that's the unique part. I believe it's called an illusion. But this conversation is not about illusions. This conversation is about word association and how we're going to call pink lemonade cancer. Yeah, I'm going there. It's not a dark conversation. It's not a terribly, extremely laugh out loud situation, but we all have this situation happen in our lives. Like we're all currently sitting here quarantined due to other situations going on. So, I want to talk about pink lemonade and word association and how it's very important for people. And from a psychological standpoint, it helps to dissuade the fear that is felt when you see or say things. As you know, Pavlov dogs, potentially when they heard the bell rang, whoop, what happened? They got excited, they started to drool. Also, the same thing with spiders. Oh, some of you just got a little freaked out and looked around. Or snakes. Now, I'm sure a lot of you didn't think of Skittles when I said the word snake. So, here we go. Word association. Pink lemonade is now the word for cancer. At some point, we all go through major life changes, whether it be medical, birth, death, celebrations, or whatever it looks like for you. But know that you have the option to see it in a positive way, to figure out how to learn from it, grow from it, share about it, and make pink lemonade. Pink lemonade is a rose tinted beverage made from some lemon juice, sugar, water, and a sort of red or pink dye, natural or artificial, bloop, bloop, as we do for Easter eggs. Natural food colorings can include cranberry juice, grenadine, or crushed strawberries. Also, pink lemonade doesn't have any additional flavorings than lemonade, just color. The invention of pink lemonade, according to Wikipedia, was created by a Henry E. Sanchez Allott. That's Allott. A lot he created. In his obituary in the New York Times, saying he dropped in a red cinnamon candy by mistake. So, pink lemonade has no different taste than regular lemonade. Doesn't have to be more tart. Doesn't have to be. No, no, no. So, word association again cancer, pink lemonade. I'm not diminishing the concept of pink lemonade in any way. The facts of pink lemonade, the outcomes of pink lemonade, I'm simply wanting those to assist those who are going through a situation or have gone through a situation with a happier word association. Pink is the color for breast cancer, but here, pink lemonade will be the general term for, yep, you got it. Now, oddly enough, cinnamon candy, according to Wikipedia, is getting the glory for the beginning of pink lemonade. There are studies now that advise cinnamon has some health attributes. Look this up online. Ta-da! healthline.com/nutrition/10 proven benefits of cinnamon. So I couldn't go to the library to source this. I had to go online. Cinnamon has been widely studied for its potential use in pink lemonade prevention and treatment. Overall, the evidence is limited to test tubes and animal studies, which suggest that cinnamon extracts may protect against, you guessed it, it acts by reducing the growth of cancer cells and the formation of blood vessels in tumors and appears to be toxic to pink lemonade cells, causing cell death. A study in mice with colon pink lemonade revealed that cinnamon is a potential activator of detoxifying enzymes in the colon, protecting against future growth of pink lemonade. These findings were supported by test tube experiments which showed that cinnamon activates protective antioxidant responses in human colon cells. Now, whether cinnamon has any effect in living, breathing humans needs to be confirmed in more controlled studies. So please do not do what those kids do and eat a spoonful of cinnamon straight. Yeah, there's lots of YouTube videos on that. Ugh. It's not pretty to watch. It's like a train wreck. I mean, eating a spoonful of cinnamon straight. Think about it for a hot second. Mm-mm. You wouldn't eat a spoonful of cocoa powder straight, would you? Let's just hope you're saying no right now. It is harmful and causes unnecessary discomfort. I recommend putting it on tapioca pudding. But sugar is not exactly good for you when you have pink lemonade, as some pink lemonade feeds on sugar. I was told that mine does, but I have to say I have a sweet tooth. And so while I am pink lemonade free now, mm, it may be getting fed again. Back to cinnamon. You can read about cinnamon on the interwebs, so I won't bore you with the joy of what will give you a moment of Google or Wikipedia searching fun. Or, or, and this may be a big maybe, you have an encyclopedia in your house somewhere. Blow off the dust and dig into the research. How does hearing the fact that you have pink lemonade affect you? Well, after you have done all the testing and sitting around and waiting for the answers, you start running scenarios through your head like you're in an episode of MacGyver. You should be familiar with that. They made a new one. If this, then I can use the paperclip to make dynamite. Yeah, who knew? Or if that, then no paperclip is needed and I can just go take a walk in the park. So, when you actually hear you have pink lemonade, your world shrinks into a microscopic speck of dust, and you wonder how, why, when, and you just keep going. And you can't help but have a gut reaction, which is to cry out loud. That's okay. Some sit in shock. That's okay. And scream on the inside. That's okay. But I cried out. It was a shock. I was on the phone. But I also didn't have the answers, just knowledge that now I have pink lemonade. So, what does one do with this news? Well, that is up to the individual. Some do extreme things, some don't do anything, as they can't afford to take the first step, so they think. Others wait. I was a waiter, in the sense that I had no clue, no idea what was going to be asked of me. Chemo, hair loss, surgery, etc. No clue. Very naive. That's where I am sometimes. So I waited a few days, plus a full weekend, From the phone call that initially said you have pink lemonade to a follow up appointment to find out what my pink lemonade was all about. During the waiting period, no one knew but myself, and the doctor who called, and the ones I would be seeing soon. Selfish! You're thinking. No, no. It was gracious. Not telling anyone was my way to protect my loved ones from one more glorious free weekend. To not stress out, think, or worry about the unknown. The unknown is what most people hate. Hate with a passion. Why would I torture anyone with the unknown? I could offer no more knowledge than that I had pink lemonade. That's it. That's all I knew. I had it. Okay. Don't know anything else. Going into the doctor's appointment, I had two questions, naive and hopeful. One, what do I tell work? Ugh. In this day and age with HIPAA laws, etc., oh, what do they need to know? And what don't they need to know? I mean, it wasn't in my lady bits, it was in my girly parts. But what do they need to know? Also, can I get a cat? Yeah, I like a fur baby. We had lost both our fur babies the year after we moved back to Florida, and now I felt this would be beneficial. This was the right time. Before, I just wasn't emotionally ready. Might sound silly to some of you, but if you have fur babies, loved your fur babies, lost your fur babies, got new fur babies, you kind of understand me. So, I felt a fur baby would be beneficial for my husband to process and cope. I also was ready for a new fur baby, but in case I wanted something to process and cope for my husband. So I learned about work, and luckily the social worker answering my questions had the answer to my second question. She just had a stray cat come across her path who had recently had kittens, and they'd be available soon once they were weaned. I was told not to scoop the poop. Woo! No scoopity poopity. So it didn't get into my wounds after surgery. I was fine with this. Not having this task would be absolutely fine with me. No scoopity poopity. Work was pretty gracious. I took off a week since I had no idea how I would be afterwards. It was all right, so I actually took off more time than I needed, but hey, you never know. I was fortunate, and everyone at the surgery center was super nice and friendly, as they should be. If they're not, start asking further questions and ask your doctor to meet you ASAP. But they were nice. This was an in and out day surgery. After I started radiation treatments, so I was again lucky, there was a full week at work that I had to walk around the office without a bra on, since I hurt due to the massive sunburn under my boob. Yes, again, I am a ginger, literally. Physically, so I burn like a Krispy Kreme donut. Krispy Kreme, if you're listening, that's not an insult, it's a compliment. And now I couldn't bear any more wearing underwire bras. It just hurt too much. So I couldn't bear it. I went bare. Ha ha! Luckily, I found a maternity camisole built for nursing that fit and had enough foam to cover my hypersensitive nipple. I also wore a few layers. Camisole was the bra, then the shirt or the dress, then a jacket. So, layering, so you couldn't see me flopping around. This was the week when every day people noticed how dressed up I was. Yes, it was a little more than my casual pants, top attire. Business casual, mind you. Business casual. But I was dressed. Nice. Business casual. But apparently this was the nicest I'd ever dressed up, according to them, since being hired. I kind of chuckled as here I was, looking good, as one does, and not wearing that vital piece of undergarment, and would be given strange looks had anyone truly known. The joke was on them. I should opt out of wearing a bra more often. Who's with me? Raise your hands. Whoop whoop. I had considered this, but then the layering required and the dressing up required. Nah. I opted back to my business casual workflow once that sunburn passed away. Took a while though. Oof, sunburns. I'm telling you. Also, I think I have the world's most expensive tattoos. Now, I know I'm not the only one out there that has tattoos. Obvi. I think my tattoo is the silliest, simplest, unfortunately, most expensive tattoo, along with other cancers survivors. Oh, pink lemonade. Pink lemonade. Shame on me. Pink lemonade. Survivors, thrivers, etc. You go, people with pink lemonade. You got this. Positive thinking. That was the other thing that got me through this was positive thinking. You're thinking, whatever. But it's true. You gotta just see the silver lining on the bright side, on the happy side. I mean, there's always a dark side. There's always a dark side. But you gotta see around the dark side to get to the bright side. I'm not gonna sing you any songs because there's songs with that line in it. But you know what I'm saying. Things are tough. Things get rough. But there's a bright side. There always is. You just have to stop and think about it for a hot minute and you'll figure it out and you'll find it. And if you don't find it, talk to your people, ask them to help you find the bright side. Optimism is key here for feeling good, doing good, and getting through it a whole lot faster. And I say faster mentally, because mentally, this thing, ugh, but mentally, the positivity is what you need. So here we are, pink lemonade. At some point, we all go through major life changes medical, birth, death, celebrations, whatever it looks like for you. But know that you have the option to see it in a positive way, to figure out how to learn from it, grow from it, share about it, and make pink lemonade when life gives you lemons. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ginger. This is the House of Ginger. Please visit my website at thehouseofginger.com. Please visit my Twitter sphere. I always forget my Twitter sphere. Tweet. I'm a twatter. Sorry. That is the at house of underscore ginger. Again, not apologizing. At house, House, of underscore, down there, ginger, Ginger. Thehouseofginger.com, at house of underscore ginger for Twitter. Find me there. Find my universe. Like, subscribe. If you're going to make a comment, you better make it nice. Be nice. No need to be mean about things. Think positively. Pink lemonade all the way. All right, people, thanks so much for your time. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying safe. And enjoy. Honestly, enjoy. I'll make some more of these. They'll be slightly more uplifting. I promise that will happen. And I appreciate y'all. Have a great, great day.